gentlemen, so this is your tutor, Mr. Mwamba. We have this question for advanced calculus, which is the Bernoulli equation, differential equations. So now, we need to understand the standard form of the Bernoulli. Say it's dy over dx plus pxy equals qx y bar n. So now once you do that, you need to check if this equation they have given you is in this form. Then that's when you can proceed. So now as you can see the equation we have, it's not in this form. So we need to make it the way it's supposed to be so that we continue with our solution. Okay. So there what we do now, we make this dy over dx be subject to formula. So we have negative x cubed dy over x plus x squared y equals y power 4 plus x. So we divide everything with negative x cubed, negative x cubed, negative x cubed, and we cancel this. Becomes dy over dx minus, there when we divide, we remain with 1 over x, then our y there equals y power 4 equals here, as you can see we have the negative here, so we can write this in this form, negative 1 over x cubed, then cos x y power 4. So now once you do that, when you see this equation, what we have done there, it is in this form. So now we need to identify what is our p of x. So our p of x equals negative 1 over x, then our q of x. So where am I getting our p of x? I'm getting it here. When you see anything which, when you see this which is attached to the y, that's our p of x, and when you see in the question here, that's what's showing there. So that is negative 1 over x, then our cube of x is this, which is negative 1 over x cubed cos x. What is your n? Your n is 4. So what you need to do here now, next, you need to find the integrating factor. So the integrating factor is the exponential of 1 minus n p of x and dx. So the integrating factor, the exponential, where there is n, you substitute 4. So automatically when you substitute 4 there, we remain with negative. The value is p of, so here, okay, where there is p of x, we need to substitute this. So we have multiplied by negative x and x. That's so this and that cancels. Okay. Integral of 3 over x and x like that. So once you do that now, we need to integrate this part. So what you're supposed to do here, you factor out the 3 there outside the integral. So that becomes 3, 1 over x, then x, like that. So you know that when you integrate 1 over x, automatically you get the x. So this becomes the exponential of 3 in x. So now when you have a situation like that, where you have 3 in x, so this 3, it will automatically be the power of the x. So suppose if you add the negative there, it will be delta x negative 3. Now since it's positive, it will be just x cubed, like that. So once you do that now, the next step now what you need to do, so that's our integrating factor. We say I x equals x cubed. So now we need now to substitute this information in the general equation or standard form of the Bernoulli. So the general standard form of the Bernoulli is y 1 minus n equals 1 over the integrating factor, that's the integral of 1 minus n q of x I x dx. So this is the standard form of the Bernoulli. So now we substitute data. So where there is n, we substitute 4, so which will give us negative 3 equals, where there is the I of x, which is the integrating factor, we substitute 3. Where is n, we have 4, so this will automatically become negative 3 when we substitute 4 there. So where there is q of x, remember our q of x is this. So we say multiplied by negative 1 x cubed cos x. What is our integrating factor? Our integrating factor is this, which is I of x, x cubed then dx. That's. So next what you do, we have y equals 1 over x because this and that cancel, become 3. This and that cancel, come with cos x, then dx. That's. So now what we'll do next here, we need to integrate this part which we have here. We say plus c constant. Sorry, even here you add a constant c. That's. So 1 or negative 3 equals 1 over x cubed. Then this 3 you factorize it outside the integral. Then you are going to remain with cos x dx plus c. So what is the integral of cos x? Which we know that it's sine x. So 3 sine x plus c. So let me create some space here. So you multiply this 1 over x 8 multiplied with this and also that, give you y equals 3 sine x over x cubed plus c over x cubed. Like that. So in this case, if you want to make y subject to the formula, but in some cases you can just take there as your answer. You can still be marked. There is no problem. Yeah, but if you want, you can change this part, change it again. But even this is the answer, you can be marked. So we end there.